Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I'll be flying Cathay Pacific Business Class from Taipei to Tokyo Narita. This flight is interesting because it's a fifth Freedom Cathay Pacific flight, meaning that it's a flight that doesn't fly out of their hub in Hong Kong. I'm checking in here at Terminal 1 of Taoyuan Airport in Taipei. After an easy check-in, I headed straight for the lounge. I've heard countless great things about Cathay Pacific's lounges in their Hong Kong hub, so I was really excited to finally try one of their outstation lounges here in Taipei. Stepping into the Cathay Pacific Lounge felt like entering a truly peaceful space. The color scheme, including warm wood tones mixed with beige and touches of green and brown, was incredibly cohesive and elegant. The first stop is the made-to-order food station. My flight time meant I got to sample both the breakfast and the all-day menu. For breakfast, I tried the sliced fish congee and the Italian-style baked potato with scrambled eggs and sausage. The congee was surprisingly flavorful and a great start to the day. But let's get to the main event, the all-day menu. They offer a wide selection of noodle and rice dishes. I tried several dishes including the Taiwanese braised pork rice, the scallion braised fish fillet rice, and the wonton noodles. I also tried their dim sum items. They were really adorable, each served in its own tiny steamer. I sampled all the dim sum items, which included the chicken siumai, spring roll, deep fried patties with Chinese mushroom, and red bean bun. I also tried the Taiwanese beef noodle soup. It had a unique tomato-based broth, but overall, it didn't quite stack up to the incredible beef noodle soup you can find out in Taiwan. However, one dish truly stole the show, the dandan noodles. Here's the hack. I overheard other guests ordering, and you must request adding beef to the dandan noodles. That simple addition takes the dish to a whole new level. It's the absolute must-try item in the lounge, and the one dish I would tell everyone to order. Moving on from the food, at the far end of the lounge is the stylish bar where you can order Cathay Pacific's signature drinks. Of course, I had to order the signature Cathay Delight. It's my first time trying it, and it's known as one of their best non-alcoholic drinks. And I enjoyed the mint and kiwi flavors, but I did find it a bit creamier than I expected it to be. The bartender told me that the iced bubble tea is a Taiwanese exclusive specialty here in the Taipei Cathay Pacific Lounge. I also tried the Orange Dream signature drink. However, the real winner for me was the Ginger Forest signature drink. It's carbonated, incredibly refreshing, and the ginger flavor is not overpowering. If you want something lighter than the Cathay Delight, I highly recommend this one. Even the bathroom felt classy thanks to the sleek design, and it was even stocked with Bamford soap. Overall, this lounge is one of the most serene and well-designed business class lounges I've ever experienced. Soon, it was time to board the plane. Although this is a Boeing 777-300, it had Cathay Pacific's older 232 layout in business class. It had a total of 42 seats across 6 rows. I selected seat 17A, a window seat, which gave me fantastic views as we taxied and took off. It was a full flight today, but the service was impressively efficient. The flight attendants greeted me by name, which was a nice personalized touch. Waiting for me at my seat was a pillow. There was also a bottle of water and the in-flight menu placed conveniently on the armrest. The business class seat offers excellent space. It was comfortably wide with plenty of legroom, and I appreciated the storage space under the seat in front of me for my bag. For lunch, I took the flight attendant's recommendation, the stir-fried pork neck with spring onion and soy sauce. This dish was outstanding. I highly recommend this dish for anyone that takes this flight. The main meal also came with a side of soba noodles with shrimp and a side of marinated beef shank with cucumber. That beef shank was exceptionally good. It had a deep, savory flavor that really stood out. Following the main meal, they served a selection of international cheeses with crackers and grapes. For dessert, I went with the lighter option and chose the fruit. Let's talk more about the seat itself. This is the older recliner seat. It is not a lie-flat seat. But the comfort for sitting was surprisingly good. When you recline, the whole seat structure slides forward, meaning you never impact the person behind you. The in-flight entertainment screen was about 1.5 iPhones wide and 1 iPhone tall. The technology on this flight was a big disappointment. Cathay Pacific is known for having an extensive in-flight entertainment library, but the screen was painfully unresponsive on this flight. Also, every time I tried to swipe through the in-flight entertainment content near the middle of the screen, it kept registering as a press of the flight attendant call button, even though the flight attendant call button was on the top right of the screen. The headphone situation was just as frustrating. They were noise-canceling headphones, which was a nice premium touch, but I could barely get them to work. I had to constantly wiggle and tilt the plug just to find a connection, and even then I only heard sound from the left ear and it was grainy. The one major technology win was the free business class Wi-Fi. It was truly the fastest airplane Wi-Fi that I've ever used, and the access process was incredibly easy. I didn't need any special code. Once you got to the Wi-Fi screen, it just asked for your last name and your seat number, and that's all you needed to connect. The bathroom was standard but surprisingly small. I've used bigger bathrooms in economy class on other Asian carriers. While it was well maintained and stocked with Bamford hand wash, lotion, and facial mist, the space was definitely tight. So, what are my final thoughts on the Cathay Pacific business class experience from Taipei to Tokyo? Yes, the hard product is dated and the in-flight entertainment was not really usable. However, the incredible soft product, especially the phenomenal lounge, the high-quality in-flight dining, and the exceptional crew service made all the difference and helped me overlook the dated hard product and cabin. The phenomenal service and lounge experience made me genuinely more interested in Cathay Pacific than I had been before. I'm hoping to try a flight in their newer cabin, a long-haul flight, and their Hong Kong flagship lounge one day. For those interested, this flight was booked using 22,000 Qatar Airways Avios points plus $16.49 or 500 Taiwan dollars in taxes and fees. If you want to learn more about my specific points booking process and how you can book a flight just like this, please let me know. Comment a plain emoji in the comments below, and if there's enough interest, I'll make a dedicated follow-up video. Thank you so much for watching this review. Please hit the subscribe button now, as you won't want to miss what comes next. This Cathay Pacific flight was a repositioning flight to get me to Tokyo for the main event. My biggest points redemption ever. I'm talking about a next level dream flight that I managed to book for an incredible value. Subscribe now so you don't miss the reveal. What flight are you guessing that I'm taking out of Tokyo? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.